with the Jacka system, the first thing is obviously roof clamps all the way around. So that'll get you started with winding up the roof. The key thing with the easy awning though is these locking mechanisms. So it has a warning label here telling you to unlock it. If you don't, it's basically like leaving a roof clamp locked on. The roof won't be able to extend without you unlocking it. If you were to forget that, the Jacka would take over and stop winding the roof for you anyway, but it's key to pull and unlock.
Okay.
And if you turn it again, it just locks back in. So pull and unlock at both ends. And then the travel straps, which are these guys. So this just stops the awning from rolling out in travel if you were to have it in the wrong position, in the open position in travel. But that's highly unlikely. You would physically have to leave it in that position, but you're not when you're going to close it up. So if you come to this end, on the end of the awning, it has open and close, and the little lever in here, we just push up or pull down. So pulling down is for closed, pushing up is for open.
Okay.
So now that it's open, I'm going to turn the Jacka on. So now that the roof's going up, the roof goes up quick enough that you can lock those back in, like so. Now, we're going to wait till they lock in, or getting close to locking, which is at about the halfway mark. This halfway point we can go around and push our riser arms up. That's pretty much it. We're going to now just wait till the roof is wound all the way up and the Jacka stops by itself. So the key to this part is these are locked in.
Okay.
Yeah. So once it stops, we can then do the rest of the camper setup. You could go around at the moment and level it. You could do lead, water, all of those other things. The bed flies, you could unzip those and have them falling down as the roof goes up. So it's almost there, and then we'll go through the rest of the procedure. But this is the beauty about the Jacka and the whole system. There's no rush to doing it. You don't have to panic. At any time that you want to stop, you could stop the system as well. You could just stop if you've seen something that wasn't quite right. If the bed was caught around the door, you could stop. So that's done. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put some marks on here as a guide for you. But basically we want to lift the awning arm up slightly and lock these back braces in. So I'm going to put a mark in here for you as a data point for you to go back to. But basically we want an air gap up here. Just check that these arms are all the way up, which they are. That's key to the roof being balanced. So, I'm putting them like so. And now this guy, I shouldn't have dropped that, but this is the arm that goes between this point, and we call this a bird's beak, this here. So if I refer to the bird's beak, this is the bird's beak. So from a vertical position, so these clip in very easily from a vertical position. If you see once I get to here, I can't pull it out. That's the idea of it. So vertical, it'll fall out. We push him in, into here, push up, Now these pins are new and they have a little ball in the end of it, so they are very firm to push through this hole. Okay? Same at this end, the bird's beak from a vertical position into there, push up, and that's their setup. We can then grab the arm from this end, pushing that lever back. Seeing that arm? Now this is a little tricky. Now this is just a little trick to setting the easy awning up. It won't matter if you forget, but I'm going to give you the reasons why to do this. So I actually want you to get the awning and put it into close.
Right.
And we're going to take it off at the same end, and you'll hear this ratcheting noise.
So, yeah.
Our awning's now set up. The reason for putting it into the closed position is this keyway here. This allows you to slide a sunscreen from this end.
Okay.
Slide it in. You could set your annex up, walls and so forth. Let's say you forgot.
Yeah.
Let's put it back on the van. So in reverse, open, click, click, click. Let's say you forgot that procedure. No biggie, you're not going to break it. Back up. See now the keyway is not accessible at that end. And see the big valley that we made here to fill full of water?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We can improve that. So the easy way to rectify that is by putting it back on the camper, closed. It'll rectify itself. Straighten this arm up. In your bag, you have 2 guy ropes, pegs and a carry bag, as well as the instructions. The guy ropes would go around the drum here.
Okay.
And the pegs would go in the feet,
In the feet, yeah.
stopping it from being held up.
Cool. That looks pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
1 person job. You've taken
Yeah,
a
it's not
2
easy.
person job. So going back onto the camper now with closing it, we're just gonna, this end, put straight back on the camper trailer. There was nothing to it. Again, I'll reinforce the putting it back into open, so you're always hearing that ratcheting noise.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. We're then going to remove this arm. Put the pins back in, like so. Like so. The strap, which is just here, we like to always roll it up in the center of the awning. It allows the awning to roll up straight every time. So hold tension, put the awning into close, walk the strap to the middle.
Cool.
Job done. Now, coming down with the camper roof, we're just going to pull, like so. We're not going to turn the knob this time, we're just going to pull and it dropped on its own accord. Pull again on its own accord. We're just going to commence the roof down on the Jacka J. So we're going to hold roof down, commence roof lower, and now we're just going to walk around, push the canvas in. We're waiting for it to get low enough to lock into the second stage, and then we're going to unlock the 2 rear braces. So at this time you can be doing other things, checking your canvas. There's no rush to this. You have plenty of time to do all of the closing down. when it gets to you, it can be very shortly. There's no panic to it. As soon as you see the locking brace lock in, we're going to undo these braces. And you just walk to the other end and do the same there. Continue to pack up canvas. So if you wanted to stop, just push stop on the Jacka J and the roof will stop, and you can do anything that you need to do. If there's any more canvas to tuck in, you can do it at that point, but you're just going to wait till it comes all the way down. So, like with all campers, they need a little help going the rest of the way. The last thing to do is put the travel straps on. So through the back here, you'll see that we're catching the top locator there and we're strapping it in like so. And the same on the back here. And you're now ready to leave.
Excellent.
Too easy.